Hi, my name's Maddie and this video is on the module Understanding Number Sentences. In this video we're going to talk about how the bar model for addition number sentences and subtraction number sentences is different. So we're going to start with addition. Notice here that I have a bar and its total length is 12 plus 10. I'm going to compare that with another bar. Now for the bar on the bottom, the orange bit has been increased. It's actually been increased by 3. So its length is 15. In order for the total length to remain the same, that means that the green part had to be made smaller. And since the orange part went up by 3, the green part actually goes down by 3. So its value is 7. We can write a number sentence to show that the length of the bars is the same. So I can write that 12 plus 10 is the same as 15 plus 7. You can also just look at the number sentence and notice that the 12, if I compare it to the right hand side, it goes up by 3. But the 10 on the left hand side, if I compare it to the 7, it goes down by 3. We can use this model to help us find unknowns in number sentences. Let's do an example. Okay, here's an example of a number sentence with a missing number. Notice that when I compare the left hand side with the right hand side, the number 8 increases or goes up by 1 to make a 9. In order to keep the bars the same length, that means that if I compare the left hand side to the right hand side, the number 13 is going to have to go down by 1. So that means that the missing number is 12. Let's check our answer. 13 plus 8, that's equal to 21. And on the right hand side, 12 plus 9, that's also equal to 21. So both sides are now the same. If you remember from the last module, the bar model for subtraction is a little bit different. So notice that this time the total length is not the same. We can see that for the top bar, the total length is equal to 20, but for the bottom bar, the total length is equal to 18. But what is the same is the orange part. So the length of the orange part is 13 for both cases. When we look at the green part, it goes from 7 to 5. So it doesn't matter if it becomes longer or shorter, and it can go up or down by any amount as well. So let's write down some number sentences to describe this. Remember, it's the 13 that's the same, so we're going to write 20 minus 7 is equal to 13, and 18 minus 5 is equal to 13. And finally, we can put these two bits together and say that 20 minus 7 is the same as 18 minus 5. Let's have a look at this number sentence a little bit more closely now. Okay, so when we compare the two sides, the 20 changes into an 18, so it goes down by 2. And if we look at the 7, that becomes a 5. That also goes down by 2. So for subtraction, we see that both the values go down to ensure that the orange bar remains the same. Let's use this to work out an example with a number sentence. Here's an example of a number sentence where I don't know one of the numbers. So let's see what's happening. We can see first of all that the 34 changes into a 37, and that means it goes up by 3. And similarly, the 17 also has to go up by 3. And so 17 plus 3 is equal to 20. Let's check our answer. On the left-hand side, 34 minus 17 is equal to 17. And on the right-hand side, 37 minus 20 is also equal to 17. So this method works. Let's review our answers and what we have found. Okay, so for addition, if one number goes up, the other one goes down. And for subtraction, if one number goes up, the other one goes up by the same amount. I hope this helps. See you next time.